GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Has this one teed up, and we are underway from Indianapolis. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, start.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. 19-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They go play action with Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Go, 11, gun, 11, MT.
Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
11.
A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
A gain of 11 on the play.
11.
And the Bengals first down.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
18 Cardinal.
There, Richardson back to throw it. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
At the 35-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
70 Timberwolves.
Richardson. Under pressure, they got him again. Milton Williams. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Panther 11. 19 Tiger.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Let's go.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard.
Hawk 70. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
11 MT, 11, it's just set. 11, 11, right 80.
Now it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Rice will go in motion left. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Burrow. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up second down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
12, 12, 12. Gun. 11, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right 80.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Rashee Rice, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But At the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Pass to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Shamar Stewart just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now Richardson. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here we go, here we go.
Off play action, Richardson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on fourth down, honors the punt team, sending this one away. And this will pin them nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, Thomas.
In motion left goes Watson. Burrow on play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second and 10, Burrow. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11, 11, 11.
And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
On one, ready?
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bengals first down.
12.
A gain of 11 on the play.
11.
And the Bengals first down.
11 empty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Right 80.
Hands it off out of the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's good.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Intercepted.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Yeah, he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 56 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
68, Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt.
Richardson looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
79 Broncos.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 11, 12, right? 11.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Noah Fant, 47 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, Why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. This might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
11.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Bengals get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really an ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles. Ready,
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. Got his man. It's Warren. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
7 Pirates. Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Yards. That's another Colts
60
first
Bobcat.
down.
60 Bobcat.
First and
Come
10
on.
at the 27-yard line.
Viking 18.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Warrior 7. Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Who do you want?
Here's Richardson to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
On the set. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Go! Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. From the 23, here's a second down and 9. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point, where we're at in the fourth quarter, with how wide this advantage is, for this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Ready?
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 reps. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now it's Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 56, 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 114 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
11 Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Second and a couple.
11 MT. Gun.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
11 mighty. 11. Here we go. Right 8. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
Burrow will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 19. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Thomas. Hey, can. My man.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. McPherson now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Nike.
Now Richardson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican.